Hey guys, Henry CBA, and I'm bringing another video for a Pokemon deck list. And the deck that I'll be doing here is Vespiquen Vileplume with the added Shiinotic. So yeah, I'll just get straight into it really. So we play 3 Shamans just to keep things going, and we play 4 and 4 of Combi and Vespiquen. Main attacker and only attacker of this deck. 2 execute. These are quite good, so that means that your searches of Ultra Ball and computer search, you don't have to discard cards which you don't want to, like double colorlesses and forests and battle compressors and whatnot. And then we're playing the Shiinotic, which is new from the Sun and Moon base set. The reason for adding this in, if you search a grass Pokemon, so you can search your Vespiquens, your Vileplumes, and it's quite good as well because you can use it. You can search out Pokemon still under item lock, so those Ultra Balls and whatnot. If you have them in your hands, at least you can still search with Shiinotic. And then we play a 3/2/2 line of Vileplume. I had to drop something to add these Shiinotics in, and I just thought playing these are just fine. We play Revitalizers and whatnot. And then 4 Unown, just a staple in any Vespiquen deck, just to get those extra numbers in their discard pile. And 4 Battle Compressors, play 4 because you want to see it as soon as possible. And usually you first, well, what I usually put in first is Vespiquen, not Vespiquen, the Executes and maybe a Vileplume. And then computer search, just to search that card, again, usable with Execute. And then for some reason, a random power pads. Try not to include too many items in this deck. The reason for playing this, if you have Sycamore and then you have a card, you maybe have 1 or 2 AZs in your hand. You want to have those AZs for later in the game, so it's just nice to put them back to use for later because you just need your supporters in this deck. And then 2 Revitalizers, just to bring out those Vileplumes and Glooms and Oddishes that you may have in your discard pile. Special Charge, again, for those early discards which you may do to get out Vileplume. And then 4 Ultra Ball, really good. 4 Forest, want to see this again as much as possible. And then for the supporters, we play 3 AZ. AZ is one of the most important supporters, just because you can, I'll say scoop up your Vileplumes, then you can use items on your turn, and if you still have Forest, you can just remake it and item like your opponent for their turn. And as well, it's just a bit handy if you unfortunately don't get that Float Stone on the Vileplume. And then 1N, 4 Sycamore, and then it's cut off at the bottom here, but we play 3 Float Stone, just because you don't want to get Lysandre installed. It's the worst thing in this deck, so you want to put it on your Vileplumes and Shiinotics. And then we play the 4 double colourless. So yeah, that's the deck. It may not be, I don't know really what to say about this one, because it seems more consistent than playing just pure Vespiquen and Vileplume, just because I've added in Shiinotic. And I do like the way which you can search Pokemon under item block, so you can search out those combis, search out the Vespiquens, so then you don't have to worry about Sycamoring to them. You don't get them, then you're a bit stuffed for the next turn. So anyway, that's the deck profile. I'll get in a game or 2 just to showcase the deck, and we'll go from there. So for now, I'll catch you in a bit. Bye there. And we're back. So yeah, just jump into a game and see how it goes. So I'll probably say, I don't know, we're playing against Night March. Well, I think it's not, it could be Manectric, they usually use those. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it. I just suddenly, after recording that live profile, I just got a bit ill. I don't know why. Anyway, so we're going first, so I don't know why they've let us go first, but we start, unfortunately, with a Shaman, but it's not that big a deal. It happens, but we do get that extra draw, so hopefully we can find a battle compressor or just anything really. Maybe a supporter. I mean, we can Ultra Ball for these two. Put a forest down, which is nice, and then we'll go from there. So our main objective is to go for Vileplume if he's playing Night March. And we get both Vileplumes in a hand and a Vespiquen. Wow, this doesn't look like it's going too well, because I can't really Ultra Ball for much. So we'll see how this goes. So we'll grab a second Shaman. We'll Ultra Ball again to decrease our hand. We won't go for that second Shaman because that would be a bit silly, so we'll go for a combi. We've got 3 in the deck, but not to worry. So, Shaman for 5. So we get that. Okay, so we could... So we're gonna do this. Do this. And we are gonna... What should we grab this? I'll probably say Sycamore. Just because we need to get some more extra draws. And Shiinotic is already down to 2. But we are just going to Revitalizer for that Vespiquen and a random Vileplume, which we can't put down yet. So at least we've got Vespiquen down. We're just Sycamore. So we still got another Revitalizer in hand. And we have an item locked. But we just get the victory anyway, so... Yeah, he's probably sort of... Well, it's kind of lucky, I guess. But we'll go for a second game. That was really quick, and it looks like we would have lost that, maybe. So, we'll go again. Hopefully he doesn't play Night March again, because if you do get the item lock, you just win straight away. So, we are playing, well, the same typing as we are, so... Hopefully we can go first, and they may be playing the same deck we are, so that would be something. So we go... probably second. Yep. Alright, so let's not start with something bad again. Oh nice, that's... Wow, that's a really good start. But, depends if we're playing Vespiquen Vileplume. Let's hope he starts with a Shaman. No, combi, so we might be playing Vileplume again. Alright, he's got his oddish. He's got the forests. Vespiquen. Trainer's Mail. Let's see what he gets off this. If he gets a nice battle compressor, that would be quite bad. But haven't lost hope yet, so he grabs a forest for some reason. He might just Sycamore it away, because he probably knows we're both playing forests, so there's no point dead drawing it again. So he goes into combi, puts down his Vespiquen, and he passes turn. Oh my gosh, okay. So this hand is pretty amazing, but let's see if I'm not an idiot and I just ruin it by putting down stuff which I'm not supposed to. So we've only got one of these, so we'll put down 2 of these. Okay, put down our oddish, and then what we're going to do is execute from the discard pile. Use these. Okay, could have probably battle compressors for the... So what we're going to grab, because we've already got the Sycamore, we're probably just going to grab oddish. Just to start things off. And then we're going to Shaman for 5, which is kind of broken. Okay, so we get a Floatstone, which is nice. We get our Vespiquen again, which is nice. And then what we're going to do... should we N? I mean, no, not N, Unown. Let's see what we get. Oddish. No, we get a Shaman though. So we're going to Shaman again, because we don't want to Unown, and then we get something which we can't really use. Oh, well there we go. So we got oddish. I mean, Bloom. So Is there anything in the discard pile worth using? No, not really. Yeah, we'll just do this, item lock him. And then we'll Sycamore. Do we find a DC though? No, we don't. Oh, poo. Well, let's hope we find it off the oddish. Oh, what luck is that? So, we got the, we got that, and we're doing 80 damage. So, not the biggest amount of damage, but next turn, if he doesn't put anything else down, we can win, because we can just AZ up the Vileplume and then just battle compress for the other things, really. So what has he got? We're either going to see a win here, or we're just going to Sycamore. Okay. He has put down another Pokemon, and he's only got one card in the discard. And we just see a victory. So, again, not really showing off Shiinotic, but we're getting through these games. We get an evolution pack, decent. So, oh, sorry. I thought I was a bit ill. So, again, we'll get one more game in, because we actually haven't had a game which has gone past turn 3. So, I mean, if the next game isn't something decent, or at least last more than 3 turns, might just have to leave it there, because you can expect when you're playing item lock with this. So, not too sure on this one. Maybe playing Darkrai with or Yveltal, maybe with Archeops and Keldeo. That's maybe what that water could have been. So we get, well, an alright start. It's alright. So this is one of our harder matchups, I have to say, just because Darkrai is such a bulky Pokemon. So we're playing Yveltal, we get Forests, with Battle Compressor. We don't need to find another Oddish, because we've already got one down, so I'll just do that. We are just going to Sycamore. Yeah. Unfortunately losing 2 Vespiquens, but we can always revitalise them further. So we get, oh jeez, plenty of float stones. So I don't see him first turn. I don't see him knocking out Gloom in the first turn, so we'll just do that and pass. Unfortunately, we don't get the item lock, because we draw 3 float stones. Okay, so you get to find out what build he's playing. I mean, if you're playing Dark and you see a fighting typing when you start the game, he's probably playing what is it, Glade or Archeops, or have you said Archeops? I don't know. So we'll find out if he is playing that build. So it's going to see probably a Dark Energy as well. Yeah, so he's playing the lets me go to discard. Nope, just gonna. There you go. Yeah, he's playing that build. So let's see if he gets it. If he gets it, then, well, that's me gonna quit, isn't it? Obviously, unfortunately. So if he gets that, he ends. So we're not going to see first turn Archeops, which is nice. And he ends us. I was going to do that anyway, and it gets those float stones out of our hand. And we get Sycamores and AZs. So not too bad. I mean, again, we get, it'd be nice if we get the one before Shiinotic. So he gets a parallel, unfortunately, so that only leaves room for one more Pokemon. But we still have 3 forests. I would have thought you would have been playing, oh, we get Tails, so we can't even retreat that. Okay. So we get Forest, which is really nice. We'll put down a DC. No point putting down this float stone. So we'll just Sycamore. I should have lifted up that Gloom, but we get this, we get this, and again another Vespiquen. So we could item lock here, but oh, we actually have a decent amount in here. So we could go for it. It wouldn't be the biggest. Oh, and we get a battle compressor just to finish it off. So we are going to go for the item lock this turn. Again, we're not showing off Shiinotic, but it's alright, I guess. I mean, it's just like another like Vileplume line, isn't it? Really. So yeah, we'll put all of these in here. And then what we'll do is we'll use Power Pad just to put those supporters back in. We're probably going to put in one Easy and one Sycamore, so we can draw for later. Put the Vileplume down, and we'll see what happens now, to be honest. Be Revenge, or should I go for 10? No, we'll go for Be Revenge. So we're hitting for 130. But if he puts a DC down, we may be in trouble. Goes Jirachi. What's he going to pull out here? I don't know why I put the Shiinotic there and there as well, just because I didn't actually realise I had this down. So what did he go for? He'll go for Hex. Okay, so he can do his items again. He's going to hit no laser. Gets Tails. But unfortunately, he will get the knockout because of that laser. Unfortunately. Because he'll do 80. He's going to laser again for some reason. Sure. Okay. And he's going to Versus Seeker for something to have in his hand for next turn. Put a Float Stone. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything with that. So he does 100. Oh yeah, because it's 20 plus the energy in it, yeah. So I don't know why he wasted his lasers on myself there. But let's see what we draw. Hopefully that will do, I guess. So we're gonna leave the Vileplume out just because he can't knock it out. But I am tempted to put this in. We'll leave this out. I mean, there's no way of knocking it out unless he's going to Hex again. So he's just going to put damage on this. I mean, yeah, he can get around it. He's going to Y Cyclone, thinking that I'm going to knock something out. Probably going to put on the Darkrai. So he can Lysandre this out. Now I don't really think about that, but I'd rather we put damage on this than anything else. So we top deck that. We're going to put out this. I'm just going to do this. Now we could, next turn, he's just going to evil ball this. Yep. We could get him knockout. Then we can use items. Vileplume, get a Shaman, and then hope to get that. But so yeah, we're probably actually going to do that. So we're going to let him knock out this, which is kind of a bad play, but we can get it down again because we've got the Revitalizer. He might be a bit dubious. He's probably going to use Y Cyclone for some reason. Don't know why he doesn't use Evil Ball and attach it there, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna Vespiquen because it's got free retreat. Okay, so we get a nice combi as well. So we're gonna Revitalizer, grabbing both of these again. So this. Okay, and then we're gonna execute up. No idea how this match is gonna go. I mean, if I win or lose, I'm still gonna leave it in the video, because why not? Because we've had some rage quits or just quits because they couldn't really do anything in their turn. So we're gonna Vespiquen, hopefully to find, well, a support, a Float Stone, and a DC. So we get the Float Stone, we get the DC, We're going to battle compress so we don't draw into extra things. So what do we don't need? Don't think we need these. N is always nice. There's only one DC left, so I'm going to actually leave that in. Don't really need to Ultra Ball for anything. It's actually pretty good stuff. Just going to put in this. And then what we're going to do is probably through Shaman to hope to get more stuff. Yeah, seems right. Oh, should have revitalized for the Vespiquen as well. Should have checked if I had one of those in there. So that's what I'm just going to do. I'm going to have a quick check for that revitalizer, see if it's still in the deck. Because we only have now one Vespiquen. It may have lost the game if there's not one in there. Oh, Poe. Well, just hope that he doesn't have a... we're just going to put our DCs back in, because we only have the one left. So we're going to item lock him, and hopefully get off this a cheeky revitalizer. Yeah, so we'll knock him out. Doing 180, so if he doesn't find another energy... Oh... May have lost this game. Oh dear. I forgot that I discarded 2 right at the beginning. So he's just gonna bring in that, so more chance to get a Vileplume. So seems like he's got a dead hand as well, so we're just gonna... If we had a Lysander right now, oh my gosh. But anyway. Doing 180, so come on. Looking for that revitalizer. So another DC. He is probably just trying to find his colourless. Not his colourless. Oh, we just get a victory. Woo! That was lucky, because if he still had well, one more turn to find a Darkness Energy. So we get a ticket. So that's the deck. We really didn't use Shiinotic, but it's just because I didn't draw both at the same time, so I couldn't use it. But anyway, that's Vespiquen Vileplume. It's still a very good deck and expanded. So yeah, that's the video, guys. Any feedback would be nice. Leave a comment if you like the video. Leave a like. And yeah, that's it for now. So take care and goodbye for now.